Hi students, welcome back to the Google Classroom of Class 10 Geography. Today we would focus on Geography map questions. First of all, let us have a quick recap on states of India. Children, how many states are there in our country? Yes, 28 states and 8 union territories. We have learnt all these in our lower classes. Children, look at the map. So children, there are a total of 28 states and 8 union territories in India at present. Kerala, Tamil Nadu, Karnataka, Andhra Pradesh, Goa, Telangana, Maharashtra, Gujarat, Madhya Pradesh, Chhattisgarh, Odisha, West Bengal, Jharkhand, Bihar, Uttar Pradesh, Rajasthan, Haryana, Punjab, Uttarakhand, Himachal Pradesh, then Seven Sisters, Arunachal Pradesh, Assam, Nagaland, Manipur, Mizoram, Tripura, and Meghalaya. Then Sikkim. Then Union Territories, Ladakh and Jammu and Kashmir. So children, which are the 8 union territories? Andaman and Nicobar Islands, Chandigarh, Dadra and Nagar Haveli and Daman and Diu, Delhi, Jammu and Kashmir, Lakshadweep, Puducherry and Ladakh. So these are the 8 union territories of our country. So children, study well the name of the state and where it is situated. This year, from our geography chapter, we have to study all these map questions. Chapter 1, Resources and Development. Identification only, major soil types. Then third chapter, Water Resources. Locating and labeling all these dams. Salal, Bakranangal, Tehri, Rana Pratap Sagar, Sardar Sarovar, Hirakut, Nagarjuna Sagar, Tungabhadra. Only map items of this chapter as listed above will be evaluated in board examination. Theory part is deleted. Okay. Based on their physical and chemical properties, age, texture and color, soils in India can be classified as alluvial soil, black soil, red and yellow soil, laterite soil, arid soil, and forest soil. Let us learn more about each of these soil types. This is the map in your textbook. So children, first we start with the first one, the forest soil. Forest soils are found in the hilly and mountainous areas with sufficient rainforest. Forest soils are found in Jammu and Kashmir, Himachal Pradesh, Ladakh, Sikkim and Arunachal Pradesh. Then next you have to study arid soil. Arid soils are found in places with dry climate, high temperature, where evaporation is faster. So children, we found arid soil mainly in western Rajasthan. We found arid soil mainly in western Rajasthan due to the dry climate of this particular state. Then next one is alluvial soil. Alluvial soil is an important and most widely spread soil in our country. The northern plains of India made of fertile alluvial soil which would extend to Gujarat, Rajasthan through a narrow corridor formed by the river Indus, Ganga and Brahmaputra. Alluvial soils are also found in the eastern coastal plains. These are the eastern coastal plains and deltas of the Godavari, the Kaveri, the Krishna and the Mahanadi rivers. So, this alluvial soil is found in northern plains of India and extending to Gujarat, Rajasthan through a narrow corridor. Then also we found this alluvial soil in the eastern coastal plains. These are the eastern coastal plains. So major regions are UP, Bihar, West Bengal. Then minor regions Rajasthan, Gujarat, Punjab, Haryana, Assam, Odisha, etc. The next one is black soil. Black soil is ideal for growing cotton and is also known as black cotton soil and rigor soil. Black soil is found in the Deccan Plateau spread over Maharashtra, Saurashtra, Madhya Pradesh and Chhattisgarh. So children, which are the three major regions of black soil? Maharashtra, Madhya Pradesh, Chhattisgarh. Okay. Then next one is red and yellow soil. Red and yellow soils are found in parts of Odisha, Chhattisgarh, southern parts of the middle Ganga plain and along the Piedmont zone of Western Ghats. So children, which are the major regions of this red and yellow soil? East of Deccan Plateau. This is the Deccan Plateau and east of Deccan Plateau and also the southern part of Deccan Plateau and also the Piedmont zone of Western Ghats. This is Western Ghats and also in eastern states of India. Okay. So children, mainly red and soil are found in Odisha, Chhattisgarh, Arunachal Pradesh, Manipur, Mizoram, Tripura, Meghalaya, Tamil Nadu, Kerala, Karnataka and Andhra Pradesh. The next one is laterite soil. They occur mostly in southern states, Western Ghats region of Maharashtra, Odisha and some parts of West Bengal and northeast regions. So mainly laterite soil are found in Kerala, Karnataka, Tamil Nadu, Madhya Pradesh, Maharashtra, Odisha and West Bengal. Okay. So children, for the easy understanding, you have to study like this. Forest soil are found in Jammu and Kashmir, Himachal Pradesh, Uttarakhand, Sikkim and Arunachal Pradesh. Then arid soil in Rajasthan. Then next one, alluvial soil, major regions Uttar Pradesh, Bihar, West Bengal. Then minor regions Rajasthan, Gujarat, Punjab, Haryana, Assam and Odisha. Then red and yellow soil, Odisha, Chhattisgarh, Arunachal Pradesh, Manipur, Mizoram, Tripura, Meghalaya, Tamil Nadu, Kerala, Karnataka and Andhra Pradesh. Then laterite soil, Kerala, Karnataka, Tamil Nadu, Maharashtra, Madhya Pradesh, Odisha and West Bengal. So these are the major regions. Which are the major regions? Kerala, KTM. We have to remind like this: KTM, Kerala, Karnataka, and T for Tamil Nadu, and M for Maharashtra and Madhya Pradesh. Then black soil, Maharashtra, Madhya Pradesh and Chhattisgarh. So study well where all these states are situated and mark according to that. Okay. Children, next we will move to the third chapter, water resources. Major dams in India. There are 8 dams to study. Salal, Bakranankal, Tahri, Rana Pratap Sagar, Sardar Sarovar, Hirakud, Nagarjuna Sagar, Tungabhadra. Salal Dam is also called as Salal Hydroelectric Power Station. It is located on the Chenab River in the Reasi district of the Indian state of Jammu and Kashmir. So Salal Dam is in Chenab River. In which state? Jammu and Kashmir. So children, mark this Salal Dam here in Jammu and Kashmir Union Territory. Okay. Next one is Bakranankal. It is also called as Bakra project. It is constructed on Satluj River. It is located in Bilaspur, Himachal Pradesh. Himachal Pradesh is in North India. Okay. So children, mark Bakranankal Dam here in the sharp curve on Himachal Pradesh and Punjab border here. Okay. Like this. Bakra Dam. Okay. Next one is Tehri Dam. It is on the river Bhagirathi near Tehri in Uttarakhand. Tehri Dam is the highest dam in India. So children, Tehri Dam is situated here in Uttarakhand. So mark Tehri Dam here. Okay. Next one, Rana Pratap Sagar. It is on Champal River at Rawatbadda in Rajasthan. The dam and the power project were named after the warrior Maharaja Rana Pratap Singh of Rajasthan. Okay. Mark Rana Pratap Sagar in Rajasthan here. Okay. This point. Next one, Sardar Sarovar Dam. It is located on the Narmada River near Navagam in Gujarat. 4 Indian states, Gujarat, Madhya Pradesh, Maharashtra and Rajasthan, receive water and electricity supplied from this dam. It is located here where all these 3 states borders are here. Okay. So, Sardar Sarovar Dam is here. Mark at this point. Next one, Hirakud Dam. This dam is built across Mahanadi River in the state of Odisha. It is one of the first major multi-purpose river valley project started after independence. So, Hirakud Dam is in Odisha. Next one, Nagarjuna Sagar Dam. This dam is built across the river Krishna at Nalgonda district in Telangana states. It is the second biggest water reservoir in India. So children, mark Nagarjuna Sagar Dam here in Telangana state. Next one, Tungabhadra Dam. Tungabhadra Dam is located on the river Tungabhadra. It is a tributary of river Krishna. This dam is in Munirabad, Koppal district in Karnataka. So children, mark Tungabhadra Dam here at this point in Karnataka. So children, for the better understanding, Salal Dam on river Chenab in Jammu and Kashmir. So mark here. Then Vakranangal Dam is on Sutlej River in Bilaspur in Himachal Pradesh. Mark here. Then Tehri on Bhagirathi River in Uttarakhand here. Then Rana Pratap Sagar on Champal River in Rajasthan. Then Sardar Sarovar on Narmada River in Gujarat. Then Hirakud on Mahanadi in Odisha. Then Nagarjuna Sagar on Krishna River in Telangana. Then Tungabhadra on Tungabhadra River in Karnataka. Okay. So children, it's time to wind up our session. Do these 2 map questions as assignment. Take your textbook, page number 9 and page number 28 of your textbook. This is page number 9 map question. Then this is page number 28 of your textbook. Mark all the 8 dams and take the photograph. Send me as assignment through the Google Classroom and do this assignment in your map book. Okay. Do all the assignment in the same map book and keep it with you. So children, please note that I also attached the corresponding URL along with this video. Make use of this and study well. Okay, thank you.